Hello, dear ancestors and beautiful beings of the World Wide Web. It's Cantraption back with another episode of Crying Suns. Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2020. It's been a little while since I've sat down, done some recording, done some editing or live streaming and all that jazz. It's I took some lazy time, you know, a lazy week, lazy New Year's. But now, as life begins to seep back in through the cracks in the window, I must get back to work. So, let's see where we're at now. I can't quite remember. I believe we were getting close to the end of... yeah, we're at Sector 3, close to the end of the first chapter, is what I recall. And I really gotta take a moment to remember how things are going, because we were doing really well, and I would hate to fuck it all up because I spent 2 weeks away. Alright, so we got now drones, which can't be targeted by adjacent units, right? And then we've got Fighter Mark 1, the Rave, which has the stealth, and the phase-out shockwave, right? What else do I have? Yeah, Mark 3 Basilisk. And a Mark 2 drone. Okay. Now, since this one's got 50 health, I wish I could just... Oh, there we go. That one's only got 60. Okay, that's why I had that one, because this Basilisk... Right, it's got more ranged, but it does like this. Okay, gotcha. And then we had 2 hull breaker cannons, a Mark 2 piercer, we've got some stiffs. And then we've got recharge rates. Right, I had a whole bunch of officers. Okay, yeah, I'm beginning to remember where I was and what I was doing. Alright, so let's scavenge. For 2. Okay, average. I feel like I got a pretty good grasp. So let's look at the map. Where am I in the star map as well? So I'm here, and that's the boss cluster. Now, how far was I traveling? So I'm here. Now I'm gonna get to there, so I can travel up and over and down, or I can travel in a couple different directions. But I feel like there's 4 anomalies over there. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's head up, finish here, and then I guess we'll head up, and then diagonal, and then down, and then down? Or do we want to hit a army depot? I guess we'll find out once we get to, like, here. But then again, hopefully there's army depots and repair docks and stuff like that here. Alright. Okay. So, let's look at our local maps and see what we're at. Now, shipyard might not be bad. Let's head up the normal space, though, first. How much fuel do I have? 50 or 5? And killing transition. Please help us, Admiral. What's the problem? It's our weather, Admiral. Without Omni Weather Management System, our planet temperature has risen 27 degrees in the past 10 years. Our polar ice caps have melted, and sea levels have risen to alarming levels. If we don't do something soon, our entire civilization will be erased. What can we do to help you and your people? We need scrap to construct a higher and stronger levees to protect our colony. It's our only chance of surviving. Otherwise, we'll be washed away. We'd offer you something in return, but I'm afraid that we have very little to offer. We're living hand to mouth as it is. Alright. I hope this helps you in your efforts. Thank you, Admiral. With your scrap, maybe we can once again become a dry colony. If we survive, we will rename it Idaho in your honor. Alright. I did the nice thing. I probably shouldn't have. I should really just play selfishly, but, yeah, no, I should probably play selfishly. Why'd I just give away 28 scrap? Oh, good. We got company, sir. Scrapper. Just when you thought you destroyed all the ships you possibly could, another beauty enters your world. Alright. Fine. That's fine. I'll fight you. Oh, shit. That's a lot of patched bombers. Jesus Christ. And they got turrets. Okay. 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 Shit. Okay, so they're weak against fighters, right? Yeah. Okay. So maybe get rid of that guy? Put in a Mark II, since it's already patched. And then we go like bop. 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 Okay, so let's have our bombers head out, and we'll have our fighters remain over here. How are my guns looking? They're not offline yet, okay. They're on off their cooldown. Second fire! Well, that was fucking fast. Good job, Admiral. Wow, and we got a Mark III? Didn't cost me anything. Alright, that was easy. Guess we head to the shipyard now. Incoming transmission. I'm Imperial Battleship. I'm Imperial and Imperial Battleship. Well, since you're here, maybe you can help us with a problem. A very serious problem. What kind of problem? It's our colony's birth rate, sir. Frankly, we're having too many babies. Ask why this is a problem. Ask the governor how you can help our colony. Continue on. You'd rather not meddle in their business. Why is this a problem? I don't understand. Why is this a problem? Most of the colonies we've encountered have the opposite problem. It's a problem when you don't have the resources to support that new life, Admiral. And we don't. Not with the shutdown. Can you help us control our population, Admiral? How? What do you mean? Like a culling? Like, what is happening here? How can our ship help you? As you probably remember, the Omnis controlled the population before the shutdown, implementing a tech that prevented 99% of the population from conceiving. When the shutdown happened, somehow the default setting was switched to the opposite position in our colony. Now everyone here is getting pregnant. We have an old birth tech here, hundreds of years old, but we can't get it to work. What we need is more scrap, and possibly a good engineer. If you have one, to get it up and running. Ask about the Omni population control tech. Encourage the government to promote abstinence. Send the specialist officer to fix their birth tech. Attempt to fix their birth tech using some scrap without a specialist. I'll probably use a specialist. What does the governor mean that only certain persons were eligible for conception? Before the shutdown, Oberon made it so only a certain number of individuals could procreate. 1% of the population to control population numbers. Though the Empire encompasses many clusters and many sectors, our resources are still finite. Oberon worried, and rightfully, that one day we would run out. So an Omnitech was developed to enforce this regulation. Yeah, host control. Yeah, alright. You want to see me, sir? Yep. Know anything about old birth control tech, Lieutenant? To be honest, no. But if it's free Omnitech, I'm positive I can figure it out. Pretty positive. Good news, sir. Took a bit of elbow grease, but I was able to activate the old tech. Thank you, Admiral. This tech should help us right the ship, so to speak. You've saved hundreds, if not thousands, of lives today. Here, please accept this Neo-N on my colonial's behalf. I wish we could do better. End of transmission, sir. Yeah! I'll take it. I was gonna have to buy some anyways. Alright, let's visit the shop. What do you got? You can buy some more fuel. I could buy hull repair, but I don't need to. Brutal deployer. Squadron docks recover. Oh, no, not that one. Emergency retreat thrusters. No. What the hell is that? A cruiser MK4 longbow. No melee damage, but does 30 DPS at range of 3. That's kind of scary. But it would be fucked in close range. Drone MK4 flash. Is this the one that does the bender drive? Teleport units to destination. Cannot use regular movement. Cancel the ability. This ability won't charge while fighting. And then it does a shockwave that EMPs. So it's mostly just used to EMP. I would like to repair some stuff if I can. Such as that. I'll repair my basilisk. My frigate, I guess. And my drone. And then I'll buy a little bit more fuel. And that'll be it. Alright, star maps. So we're pretty well off. So I say we hit up this sector. Do I want, like, maximum reward? I mean, I'm probably gonna get beat up some before I finish. But it'd be a good idea to hit up some kind of a dock. Is it a trade beacon of some kind? Alternatively, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. But then what is that? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that hit that sector? It might. I don't know if I want to hit up that many anomalies, but the anomalies could be good things as well. Ah, fuck it. I feel confident. This is probably a bad idea, but hey. Submissions from the cargo ship, sir. I'll try to keep this short. We were transporting a Xeno. There's a collector around here. You probably guessed it, but it got loose, and thanks to that no good captain who triggered it before jumping ship, we also have an activated self-destruct countdown. Okay. Cool. Ask what a Xeno is. A Xeno? A Xeno is any indigenous unmodified species. This one here is an alpha predator, a Ronkar female. I think even a team of elite soldiers might have a tough time handling her. Blade Omnis used to keep them in check back in the day, but now they're gone. So, what were we thinking bringing her onto the ship? There's a Xeno on our ship, and our self-destruct countdown has been turned on. Can you help us? Ask what you can do to help. What can we do to help you? Kill a Xeno that got loose and on our ship. Distract her at least so we can get off before our ship goes boom. You seem like a reasonable guy. We got a ship full of cargo. We got able bodies. You help us, we help you. So I have the thingamaboober, right? That lets me like auto succeed on these. 50-50 to become 100%. Is that right? I'm pretty sure it's right. Ask the specialist officers to disable self-destruction. Send the commandos in to save smugglers. Send our commandos not to save smugglers' crew, but grab cargo. Ask a specialist officer to disable self-destruction. I could send my... Save the smugglers. So I get rid of the monster, they deactivate the beacon, and then we get stuff. Right? Kill the beast and rescue the crew, Captain. But move fast, the ship could go at any moment. My team is putting their full tactical gear as we speak, sir. Best not to leave any exposed skin in a situation like these. We got it. The beast has been eradicated, sir. Just a 3-ton baby. Who knows what that smuggler was crying about. Also, turns out the self-destruction countdown was a fake. Guess their captain was messing with them. You evacuated the smugglers as we speak, sir. Shouldn't be much longer now. You stuck out your neck for us. Thank you, Admiral. We want to pay you back. Unfortunately, all of our valuable cargo was destroyed. Slobbered on by the acidic abomination. But me and a few other crew members are ready and willing to join your ship. One of us even has some real skills. Cantraption? Uh-oh. 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 Should've just gone for the cargo, damn it. So who is this? Cantraption is a reload specialist soldier, huh? I can't. I would have to sell you. So pilot. See, I have those skills, just spread out over other things. And her thing is a reload weapon, and I already have a bunch of people that have reload weapon. So really the only point to it would be to get rid of my spy. I'm not gonna get rid of the spy. I have one spy. Technically two now, I guess. Yeah, sorry, Cantraption. I can't really do much. Okay, so we got the... I didn't replace her by accident, did I? Talia Stavros. Stavros? Okay. Oh man, I need cargo though. Gah. Oh good, a mercenary outpost. Fucking fantastic. I have no scrap to speak of. Ship transport, sir, and in bad shape by the looks of her. Good thing we found you there. This piece of junk's about to blow and take us out with it. That's what the ship and its passengers ask. How the hell is it? What's happening? David Wilson, please tell us about your ship. They forced us on the clunker and sent us off like a bunch of animals, not caring if we lived or died. Who did, Captain? The people of our home planet. I can't even bring myself to say its name now. When our food became scarce, they turned hostile to my kind. Blaming us for the planet's troubles, as if the shutdown had nothing to do with it, and saying we were all nothing but thieves and murderers. Then early one morning, they ran us up, the Red Eyes, as they started calling us, and forced us on this dump and forced us on this dump with its vicarily engine. And why have they done this? For what good reason, you ask? There is none, only because we look a little different than they do. But I guess we should have seen this coming as soon as there's trouble. It's always the people who look different that suffer. Can you help us, Admiral? How can I help you? What can we do to help you? Rescue us before the overheated engine of ours blows and takes us out with it. Better yet, a skilled pilot could get us close enough to put a cryo clamp on the outside of their engine room, Admiral. They could give us plenty of time for a rescue. Yeah. Ask Specialist Officer to put a cryo clamp on the engine room. You heard the man. Put a clamp on that engine room, Lieutenant, and do it fast. You got it, sir. I'll check back in when it's done. So, specialists always succeed, and then troops succeed 50% of the time, unless you have the special, I guess, like, ship skill that gives you 100%. It's done, sir. The clamp is attached. Should give... Lean. Jeez. Not again. Not with the names and the dyslexia. Lean and his troops time to get those civs out of there before that transport blows. Many thanks, Admiral. My thoughts turned dark when I imagined what would have happened to us had we not run into you out here. Some of us have basic training, Admiral. It was a requirement on our planet. Now, we're not well-oiled killing machines, mind you, but if you'll have us, we'd gladly put our lives on the line for you. Yeah! Holy shit, I have a lot of troops. Alright, let's visit the shop. I might have to sell some of you. My newest officer. Welcome aboard. I don't need any more fuel or anything like that, and I don't really feel like selling anything else. Right now I just need freaking scrap. Metal. What's over there? A shipyard. Damn. A shipyard would be handy. And rough. Oh boy. Oh boy. Scrappers. I'm getting out of the game, imp. Gonna live the final days on my decaying life on a nice tropical planet somewhere. Take this weapon. I don't need to blow up ships and people anymore to feel good about myself. Oh. Tesla fuel generator Mark II. Well, that's awfully kind of you. My goodness. What is this? What does this do? Damage over time. Oh, it's one of those ones. And it's a Mark II. I bet they'll sell for a decent price. Son of a bitch. Come on, give me more. I need more fuel than this. Ooh. Ejected cryopod? Sir, I'm picking up a weak distress transmission from the escape pod. If you're getting this, I need your help. My pod engine has conked out, and now I'm on a high-velocity collision course with the ship eater. With the ship eater? Ship eater? Get me in touch with that pod, Lieutenant. You received my transmission? Yes, and we're going to try and help you, but I have to ask, what do you mean by ship eater? There's a powerful gravitational singularity not too far from here. Ship eater is just how it's known informally. You know, because it swallowed many ships. I was assisting a group of Omnis studying it. I think they were interested in harvesting its energy. Anyway, when they collapsed, I nearly went crazy living on my own for so long, but somehow managed to survive at our research station, until my food ran out, that is. That's when I jumped in the escape pod with this old engine. I was in there about a day when the engine failed me, and, well, you know the rest. I really hope you can help me avoid this gravitational singularity. What can I do? I'm going to help you. In short, get me off this pod a skilled pilot. In short, get me off this pod. A skilled pilot, if they use their thruster precisely, could stabilize the rescue pod long enough to pull me out without getting pulled in by the gravitational field. Sir, if we could enhance our short-range tractor beam, it could be enough to pull the pod away from the singularity and towards our ship. Lieutenant Bigslow? I've never seen you in my life. Who are you? Who are you? How did you get on my ship? But it will require something using some scrap. And even then, there's no guarantee it will work. I'm gonna ask my fucking specialist to do it. Can I count on you to get close enough to that pod to extract a passenger? Absolutely, sir. I've trained for missions like this countless times in our simulations. Mostly with success. Get it done, Lieutenant. We're counting on you. Not sure I would have used the same approach angle, to be honest, but you pulled it off. I can't thank you enough for saving me. You know, I'm pretty skilled in my domain. If you have me, I'd gladly join your ship. Mayo Vasileva. What do you do? You are increased squadron deploy zone. A soldier, huh? With gunnery explosion. So I have one other soldier who's got the piloting skill. Nobody else has the piloting skill. I have other people that have the other skills though. So sadly, I can't use you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was nice saving you though. Anyways, prepare mission. What do we got going on the planet below? Scan that planet. Tell me what's going on down there. We've got an ejected cryopod, planetary defense turret network, and major threat of sandworms. Fantastic. We'll extract 56 to 95% of valuable resources and lose anywhere from 0 to 10 soldiers. But might not return safely. Ooh. This one will return safely, but probably not extract that much. Lose less, though. He will return safely and extract most of what's on the planet, but could lose 7 to 10. So it's... Do I risk my dudes? I mean, any way I slice it, I'm risking dudes. It's just this one, I'm guaranteed to lose more than 7. Or 7 or more. But he will bring me back scrap. And return safely. And potentially bring me back the pod. Alright, Mac. Launch mission! I know I'm going to lose some commandos, but I have 36 of them, and it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Alright, scrap, that's good. No shit. We've already lost one, but continue on. More scrap, okay, okay. I like how it was like 56 to 95% of stuff. I guess some of it must be randomized. So far, I'm looking more at that 50% though. Shit, sandworms. And we're already down 2 soldiers. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Oof. Planetary defense wreck. Damn it. I want the cryopod though. Is what I want. Shit. Continue on. Matthias Gekas? Cool. Alright, you know, may his passing cleanse the world? Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. That was a worm on it. It's probably lose an entire squadron to fucking sandworms or some shit. Matthias, who are you? What do you do? You are a scientist. With a thruster burst. Thingy. Mafluffle. What scientist do I have? Ooh, you have the other side of that. So right now I have a weapons reloader. Which is nice. But I don't have... You're the other side of the thingy! I was missing that stat! That was the only trait I don't have right now. But if I do that, then I don't think I... Oh, he has that. And he has that. And she is... Okay, I think... I really hate to get rid of her, but I mean... You get attached, you know, sometimes, but I have to play this smart. I can't play this emotionally. I have to take the new guy. Even though I will lose another recharge rate. Which kind of sucks, but I will get the final option I'm missing. This saddens me. It saddens me deeply to have to do this. But I suppose squadron speed could be useful. Alright, I'm so sorry you have to go. I'm taking the new guy. Now if I could upgrade, if I could get the second hull support system, technically I could integrate my newest dude onto the ship, but... Okay, so we're done here. Back to the star maps. It's a lot of anomalies. But I feel I can do it. I don't have a lot of scrap to begin with. We're going down risky road. Anomalies ho. Oh boy. Scrap your battleship. I don't suppose you'll surrender. Destroy this ship. Destroying ships distracts me from my painful mutations. Wowee! What do you got? Man, there's so many turrets. They're going to unleash a whole bunch of drones. They're all drones. Well, drones can be destroyed by my fighters. Oh, right, so I can hit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, gotcha. So, first of all, you... Oh, shit, dude. Excuse me? That fucker just explode? What is this? It's a shredder. Tweeted this when damaging enemy battleships steal. Oh, that's fucking trying to steal my scrap. Shit, man. Well, that's shitty. I do not know what is coming through, but I don't like it. Let's blast him. Fuel and scrap, huh? I could use the scrap. They'll probably cover some of my repairs. Except, oh man. Yeah, it took some hits. Alright. Well, everything's damaged now, so that's great. Maybe I'll find something. Nope. Nope. You, me, battle, death. Murk. Or Maruk? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to what his name was. Alright, let's do... What are you deploying? Son of a bitch. Is this the ones that explode? Oh, the MK... The Mark III explode on death? Shit! Okay, well... Shit! In that case... Just deploy all the patched ones. Alright. Hit that patched one. Hit that shredder. And hit that guy. And then you guys just fucking... Well, that's great. Uh-oh. Shit! What is that? Is that Mark III? Yeah, get the Mark III. What a basilisks. Oh shit. That's not good. Okay, let's Everything's still being patched. Cool. Don't die, please. Oh, you're gonna die. Sight of tits. Ooh. Okay. We got the scrap. Our frigate's damaged, but we got the scrap. Everything's fucking beat up, though. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, so Mark 3s explode. Good to frickin' know. Good to know, good to know, good to know. There's nothing else here? It was just bad. Alright, cool. Cool. Let's upgrade our support systems in the hull. I don't think that'll work here. I think I need... Oh, I needed squadron support. That's what I needed. I'm stupid! Damn it. Squadron recovery? I suppose. Okay. Let's, look at their next map jump. Got a lot more anomalies to head up. Jesus! Of course it's all scrappers. It's right next to the fucking, like, mothership. Incoming transmission. Shiny ship you have. Think I'll scrap it when you're dead. Alright. Okay. Fair enough. Mm-hmm. No, that's fine. What do you got? Oh shit, no, those can't even fucking fly in that direction. They have to go a long way. So let's have you engage that. You guys can fly over this way. What? No, fuck. Okay, get in there, guys, I guess. Uh-oh. How does one even end up over there? And we fire again! Fuck him up! Got it. Alright, that worked. Things are still just patched. Everything is kind of like half broken, but that's fine. Anyways, we got scrap or anything? Do we get anything out of that? I think we may have gotten nothing out of that. Let's do... Oh, I upgraded my squadron recovery bay. That's what I did. Alright. Now you go there. And I will take you. I'll take you out of there and I put you in here. There we go. Now we got things. Oh, you have to be in the fucking hole. Why are you there? And you have to be fucking there. Why are you there? Oh my god. Alright, there we go. We have fixed many things all of a sudden. What is left for upgrades at this point, anyways? Hull structure. Alright. And then scanning. Hey, we're pretty good. Let's look at the local map. We'll head to the final threatening anomaly. Thanks for responding to our distress signal, Admiral. I'll try to make this quick. Before the shutdown, we had a monumental Omni that tapped into an underground resource to give us water. Now that it's slumped over again, the side of the mountain's rusting. We're trying to find another means to access the water. We have a couple promising designs, but need some neon end to break the ground. Can you help us? Alright, sure. May this help your people of your colony. We appreciate your help, Admiral. Maybe you are the great Admiral that many say. I'm wondering if maybe this is all gonna come back to me in the end. Negative outcome. Well, thanks. You know, some might say that saving lives and colonies is a good thing. It's a positive outcome. Apparently this game doesn't. Because I'm running low on fuel and scrap. And everything's ended. And I'm about to fight a boss. Oh boy. Our infrared is picking up a small encampment of men and women on that planet, sir. Incoming message. Greetings, Admiral. We are pods temporarily camped on this wasteland planetoid, looking for a noble imperial cause to join. From the looks of your ship, we see that you are one of us, but we know nothing of you, nor of your intentions. If you have a moment, maybe you could explain the objective of you and your crew, and if we like what we hear, we'll join your ranks as a squadron. Explain that you aim to reactivate the Omnis. Explain that you're looking to rid these clusters of Imperial enemies. Explain that you want to help the common person as much as you can. Turn the tables and ask the pods to pitch their cause to you. Continue on. You want to help the common person as much as you can. I mean, technically, yes. I've been doing a lot of that lately. Explain that you are looking to rid these clusters of Imperial enemies. What we are trying to do? Well, we're trying to help the common person as much as we can, to give them aid, scrap, and neon whenever possible. Of course, sometimes this also means going to battle, which our formidable battleship is well equipped to do. But the more I see, the more I doubt what kind of impact our small fleet can make in a galaxy so large, with so many enemies and obstacles. But we'll do what we can, and we'll do it as long as we can. That is our Imperial duty. Thank you, Admiral. We'll confer amongst ourselves before giving you an answer. It shouldn't take us long. Thank you for waiting, Admiral. It's true, there is so much death and hardship in one fleet might not make much good at all. Yet it seems obvious that one must still try to make a difference, and act as if one's actions will make a difference, even if they may not. For that reason, we'd very much like to join the NS Odysseus, Admiral. That is, if you'll take us. Are you good pilots? We are. Are you good citizens? We are as well. Then, we, the crew of the NS Odysseus, welcome you. Nice! Ooh, a Fighter Mark III! Yes! That I needed. I needed some good goddamn news. And that's it. Containers, beacons. We've visited everywhere, so that just leaves the final sector. We're all gonna die. But it'll be great. It'll be glorious. What in the hell? It's Mother's battleship, sir. And this cluster's folder. Incoming transmission.
Look at you in your shiny Talos battleship. So cute.
Yikes. As First Admiral of the Empire, in the name of Oberon, I demand...
Demand? You demand nothing, Admiral. I don't know what hole you've been hiding in, but we're free now from Old Man Oberon and his metallic gods.
We'll restore these sectors once more to their natural state, Mother, whether you surrender or not.
Whether I surrender? You are too much. Not much longer, and you'll be my plaything. I can't wait to get close to you.
Ugh. The Admiral is... The battle's imminent. Good luck, Admiral. Oh, shit. Well, that's an awfully big ship they've got there. What do they have? They've got a flak 1 cannon. They've got brutal deployment, so they're gonna have weak explosive drones. That's fucking super. And they've got critical effects repair. Okay. Well, shit. So I'm gonna need... a basilisk cannon. I don't want to deploy anything that's just gonna blow up. Is the thing. Okay. Here's the dilly hose. Oh, that one also explodes on contact. Whoa, these guys are fast. Shit. Shit, where's my... Where did my other one go? Oh, God. Well, that's bad. Got him. I took some damage, but we got him. Okay, so now I just need all my ships to fucking not be dead. I guess if there was ever a time to not want to blow up, this would probably be it. Go here, attack this, back him up, I guess? Hope for the best? I don't fucking know. I want that thing to stop fucking shooting me, goddammit! Retreat? Right-clicking on the squadron dock employment that associates with the unit and will... Squadron dock undeploys the associated unit and will free it from another squadron to deploy once back in the hangar. Okay, so yes. I want you to repair. And I would like you to attack that guy. You'd be so kind. Hello, random drone. How many docks do they have? A lot. Okay, I need more. Everything is currently in repair mode. Shit. Alright, we're just waiting then. Pretty fuck nerds. Why aren't you attacking these things? Get him. And you guys, you guys don't travel past all the exploding things. That'd be preferable. Ooh, also fire. Fire all cannons! Ouch. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. Attack that. Attack that. Yes, good, okay. That's not good though. Oh, shit, I missed! What do I have left? Okay. Sick. Alright, please continue firing. Got it. Alright.
It's funny. I always thought I'd die from my neon end poisoning, not at the hands of an Imperial Admiral in a post-Imperial universe. Finish me off, Admiral. What are you waiting for?
Ask why she's terrorizing these sectors. Ask why she shut the neons down in these sectors. Ask if she knows anything about you. Why have you waged terror in these sectors?
You have any idea what life was like before the shutdown? The nobles of the Omnis. You never did care how the other 99% lived. You didn't care because you were the ones who did the dirty. We were the ones who did the dirty work. The jobs in your mines and factories that you believed were too far beneath you and your precious beloved machines. I did those jobs, Admiral, for years. And so did my parents and their parents before them. Kind promised us a change. A chance to be rich. A chance to own an Omni one day. A chance to rise. Lies. Nothing but lies. And all those lies were a bomb waiting to go off. That bomb went off the day the Omni shut down.
I'm sorry you did not live as you dreamed. I am. But that doesn't condone what you've done in these sectors.
You're right. It doesn't. What can I say? The violence once I started, I discovered I liked it. You have other questions, don't you, swine?
I don't think she shut them down, but why did you do it? Why shut down the Omnis off the Outer Rim?
The Omnis? Ugh. That's all anyone wants to talk about. Why not talk about the injustice the Empire created? The absurdity of a system that revolves around pieces of metal. Surely you remember, Admiral, the cost of one Omni wasn't more than a person like me, a miner, could make in a lifetime. Why don't we talk about that instead? But as much as you want to think I shut the Omnis down, and how to turn them back on again, I didn't. And I don't. I benefited when they crashed, yes, but I didn't crash them myself.
How can you expect me to believe you? A thief, an enslaver, a murderer.
Believe what you want, Admiral. It makes no difference to me.
Ask who or what did shut down the Omnis. Then tell me, Mother, if it wasn't you, who or what did shut them down?
I can't say. And to be honest, I don't care. Besides, if I knew something, why would I tell you?
Because we're dying. All of us. Noble or not. And if we don't turn the machine on, it will be too late.
Maybe humans should die, Admiral. Every single one of us. Ever think of that? But on second thought, I will offer you a clue. I never liked them anyway.
Who?
The Church of Singularity, such like your kind. Just like your kind, they too have spread lies and made many false promises.
The Church of Singularity?
Years ago, just after the shutdown, I tortured a missionary chap in these sectors. He told me the Church had a plan to free the Omnis. It was his opinion that it succeeded in doing so.
Why did he tell you this?
He was desperate. He thought telling me might save his life. It did not.
Why would the Church of Singularity want to free the machines?
I don't know, Admiral. That's for you to figure out. You have other questions, don't you, swine?
Ask if she knows anything about you. Do you know who I am?
I do not, Admiral, nor do I care. You have other questions, don't you?
She's fine. Nope. End conversation with Mother. Surrender, Mother. You don't have to die. Not today.
I might as well. The way I see it, today is as good as a day as any other. So you've beaten me, and now these sectors are safe once more. Wait, I just remembered. The Omnis are still down, and you're still stuck in the Outer Rim because you don't have an Omni to use this folder. You're trapped here, and you and your crew will die from starvation or disease just like everyone else.
You're wronging. Imperial ships and Omnis will arrive, Mother. Oberon will see to it.
Wait, are you telling me you think there are active Omnis in clusters beyond this one?
Wait. What? What do you mean?
Oh, Admiral. The Omnis have shut down everywhere in all clusters.
I don't believe you. That could mean other Admiral clusters, other Imperial clusters are as chaotic and violent as this one.
Leave it. If there were active Omnis, don't you think they would have fixed the fold net by now? It seems it's been 20 years. Your empire is finished, Admiral.
I won't listen to any more of this. Lean, get her and put her in the brig.
Sorry, Admiral, but I'm not going to let that happen. I spent most of my life controlled by Imperial forces. I refuse to die that way too.
End of transmission, sir. Well. Congratulations, sir. Mother and her cronies are no more. They'd give me nightmares if I was capable of having any. Unfortunately, we weren't able to turn the Omnis back on, nor learn who shut them down. But the people of the Outer Rim are safer for what you've done. They'll still die in 10, 15 years unless we do something. You heard what they said. They're running out of time. We all are. I was trying to be positive, but you're right. At least we have a new clue and a new suspect to look into. The Church of Singularity. Ask Caliban if he believes the Church could be behind the shutdown. You believe what Mother said, that the Church of Singularity could have shut down the Omnis? I do, yes. The Church was a powerful organization with billions of believers. There's a very good chance they could have played a part in all this. Call me crazy, but I believe Mother demented story about the missionary. I also don't believe the Scrappers were capable of shutting the Omnis down themselves. They seem to have been a rather small-time outfit. Mother was intelligent, but I suspect you're right. As for whether the Church was involved, we'll need to investigate that for ourselves. If only we could use the folder to access their cluster, but as Mother said, we don't have a machine who can do that. I mean, you're an Omni, aren't you? Tell me about the Church. Remind me about the Church, Caliban. The Church of Singularity has been around almost as long as the Empire, for nearly 700 years. Though who exactly started it is still a mystery. According to the doctrine, the Book of Omni, the Church celebrates the moment artificial intelligence surpassed human intelligence. It's hard to imagine now, since Omnis have been smarter than humans for centuries now, but at the time, human intelligence was superior to our own. Believers of the Church worshipped Omni as super intelligence, and even as gods, which makes a lot of sense. But Oberon created the Omnis. How can gods be created by men? No, Oberon only created the first advanced machines, and those advanced machines went on to create the Omnis, their creation of Neon N making it possible. However, Oberon Rubicon does still control the Omnis when they are, turned on. A fact which annoys believers. Anything else you want to know? Ask if it annoys Caliban that he's controlled by Rubicon. What about you? Me? Does it bother you that the Rubicon controls your actions? That essentially you do not have free will? No, but maybe only because we are programmed not to be annoyed by our lack of free will. Anything more you want to know, Admiral? Ask, what percentage of the population believes in the church? How many people in the Empire believe in the doctrine? Almost 99%, Admiral. Before the shutdown, that is. I do not know the numbers now. Who were the 1% who did not believe? The non-believers were usually, not always, the wealthiest in the Empire. The members of the... were usually, but not always, the wealthiest in the Empire. The members of the 3 major houses. Though, there were some fringe counterculture groups in there too. Why do you think the truly wealthy did not worship? Because they were the only ones who owned the Omnis, as Mother said, the only ones who could afford to. Once you own something, even if it is vastly superior to you in every way, I'd imagine it's difficult to think of it as godly. Was there any other... Oh, ask about the 3 major houses. Who are the 3 major houses? House Telos, which Oberon started, and which is the dominant house of the Empire, and the House Akibara Song, and House Kosh Buendia. They are the 3 most powerful. Below them, you have a fair number of minor houses, like the pitiful House Vicarelli. Poor House Vicarelli. Anything more you want to know about? Can I ask more about the 3 houses? Okay. No. I know enough about that. I know enough for now. Good. Now try not to forget it. What do you want to know, Admiral? Oh, that was the first conversation. As kind of as the Omnis have shut down in on all places everywhere. Do you think the Omnis have shut down everywhere? Not just in the cluster, but in all clusters, like Mother said? I'm afraid what she said makes a lot of sense. To be honest, I had the same thought at a much earlier point in our travels. I just didn't say anything because I thought it might be demoralizing for you and the crew. How considerate of you. Simply put, if there were functional Omnis in other clusters, near or far, they would have fixed the old net by now. Mother may have been rife with disease, but I believe her reasoning very sound on this. Ask why Callan didn't shut down himself. Yeah, why are you special? Then why, if all the other Omnis have seemingly shut down, didn't you shut down yourself? It's a thoughtful question, and one that I have been waiting for you or another member of the crew to ask. Basically, Gehenna. Gehenna? Yes. On Gehenna, Oberon isolated me from other Omnis. We were not connected to the fold net like they were, even if this was illegal. So, wherever, whoever, or whatever shut the Omnis down seemingly used the fold net to do so. I wasn't affected. As it seems, Oberon anticipated a scenario where the Omnis might shut down. We needed to be sure he had an Omni himself, myself, and the other Calibans who wouldn't. As time passed, I'm understanding the purpose of Gehenna more and more. It seems it is not just a secret military and cloning facility, but a kind of backup plan. A backup plan for what? To save the Empire, Admiral. That's why Gehenna and I were created, for the sole purpose. So if we don't save the Empire, if we don't rid its clusters of murderous criminals, if we don't turn on the machines, then no one will. That's right. What do you want to know, Admiral? Ask Caliban who or what most likely shut down the machines. Who or what most likely shut down the machines? I believe a human or group of humans is most likely behind the shutdown. Somehow they accessed all Omnis, not including me, via the fold net, which Gehenna is not connected to, and interfered with the Omnis programming. It was a clever move by Oberon not to connect the Calibans to the fold net, otherwise all Omnis would have shut down. But as embarrassing as it is to admit, I don't know who accessed the Omnis, nor how, at this time. What do you want to know, Oberon? Admiral. I'm Oberon, Emperor of the Empire. Tried to call again on emotional linking memory. Sure. But I tell you about your emotional linked memories, Admiral. You must be patient. They will return when you're ready to return. You don't know anything else about me. I mean about the original Idaho. As a previous Caliban told you, we are not privy to the biographical information of the clones, no matter how juicy such information might be. Well, I guess I just have to end this conversation. But it's pointless to ask these questions now. Why? You heard, Mother. We're trapped. We can't use the folder. The folder. Not without a folder Omni, even though it's right before us. Don't worry about that. I should have said something. I can get this FoldNet to work. It should take us to a hub where we can find a folder to project us into the church cluster. But you're not a folder Omni. No, but like I was saying, Oberon anticipated an apocalyptic scenario in the Empire and modified my capabilities to match this scenario. So, just like I have some hypercube functionality, I can also use the folders. But, because I'm not a real folder Omni, there are limits to what I can project. Like what? Only the matter currently in Gehenna's database. Which means we'll have to start at square one on the other side of the folder with our ship and crew. You're telling me we'll have to start from scratch each time we pass through a folder? I'm afraid so, yes. But at least we can pass through. It's better than being stuck here. Also, now that we've pacified this cluster, we can safely and speedily return to Gehenna to change our ship and specialist officers if you'd like. Perhaps you feel that certain improvements can be made? Tell me more about the folder Omnis. Folder Omnis use projection reconstruction technology. With the proper Omni, one can project almost endless amounts of information onto another cluster. In the glory days of the Empire, behemoth Omnis were used for this purpose. Personally less if you ask me. Personality less if you ask me, but they were good at their job. They must have been among the first Omnis to be scrapped after the shutdown, poor behemoth Omnis. Okay. Come on, Caliban. The sooner we leave, the sooner we can investigate the church. The fate of the Empire depends on us. Okay, so I get reset. Does that mean I lose all my special officers and stuff? Like, what happens to the people or things that don't come with us? Do they just die? That seems awkward. Excelsior Rule. New battleship unlocked. Chaos? Chaos class? Battleship will now be available to start. Okay. Congratulations. Start a new run in the next chapter. Okay. How does this work? So this one, I'm wondering how all this works. So in this ship, I have additional squadron dice, so all that stuff. I get to pick between, I guess, 2 officers. Everything's reset. How does this change then? So this is fewer weapons docks? So in this one, I have fewer squadron support systems. I start with way more squadron dock recovery. My weapon systems are reduced to 2, and my support, so it's not a gunning ship. That one I start with. That one I start with a whole fucking bunch of drones. A lot of drones. And an MK1. Hull is the same, except I have one less hull integrity support system. So officer support systems are way, way, way down. And subsystems, ground distress system is at full. This one I can upgrade my navigation sensors up, and this one, I don't know how I feel about this, honestly. does it have any better, like, setup? It doesn't feel like it does. Can I choose more? All uncovered Special Officer DNA will be added to the database in Gehenna, where Caliban will start growing their clones. The clones will be available when the growth gauge is complete. You need to reach at least 2 sectors in a run for the clone growth gauge to be progressed. You need to reach at least 2 sectors. Growth gauge progress will be reset to 0 if the selected special officer dies during a run, or if you restart an ongoing run. Growth gauge progress. So I have it as part of my bank, but I have to reach 2 sectors for it to restart. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, and then how many can I pick? Can I only pick 2? I can only pick 2 officers. Well, honestly, this doesn't interest me that much. It seems like a weaker ship overall. It starts with more squadron recovery, so it's basically a hangar bay. You just start with a whole bunch of patched boomer drones, as opposed to a more well-rounded ship with better system upgrades and more support systems, more gunnery turrets and stuff like that. Like that one can't have as many turrets. I think I'm gonna stick with the Excelsior class. Although, oh, I guess there's achievements for finishing with different ships. I gotcha. But, alright. I'll give it a try. I mean, the worst case scenario is I have a few less support systems and a little bit less gunning systems. The gun systems were nice to have, though. Really nice to have. But I can make this work. Probably. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe we'll get better ships. Alright, let's choose some officers. Obviously, I'm going to take my special officer, who I apparently can't. Yes, so I will select you as one of my officers, because you have 3 things, and I need a spy. Okay, I'll do you, and I'll do you. You are my selected crew. Is there anything I can do here, like upgrades or? Those are my officers. I don't start with any weapon systems at all. And I start with brutal deployment. Right. Right, because I'm just spamming bombers. Huh? Huh? I can give it a shot. We'll see. It's a different system. So, start, I guess. Here we are, Admiral. The Church of Singularity Cluster, or as it was said, the Holy System. Before the shutdown, this is where you'd find most of the zealous in the Empire. Did I mention that they believe Omnis are gods? Once or twice. Picking up any Omnis? Not a single one. It looks like Mother was right. The Omnis shut down everywhere. Come on, let's find someone around here to talk to. Alright, guys. I've got 2 turns before incoming, and I've got a lot of shit to explore. But I think that's about a good place as any to reparoo this up. So, thank you everybody for coming by, checking out the stream. Not the stream, oh my goodness. For checking out more of Crying Suns. We finally finished Chapter 1, and we'll see what Chapter 2 has in store for us. I feel like I kind of figured out a ship plan with all my guns, but now I'm doing bombers, really like glass cannon bombers. We'll see how that works for us. But anyways, thanks everybody for checking out the video. I hope you guys are enjoying Crying Suns, and yeah, I'm really tired, so I'm gonna peace out. Anyways, if you liked this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified of when there are more episodes coming, hit the bell. You know, if you haven't already, consider subscribing. And yeah. Anyways, happy New Year's, everybody, and I will see all of you in the country. Peace out. Alright, here we go. Well, I have another officer. Oh! 6? Oh, from each of these. So these are all fucking